Hi, my name is Kennedy Akoff.
Hi, my name is Isabel Fetter.
Hi, my name is Mr. Haydinger.
Did you know that you always wanted to be a teacher?
First of all, thanks so much for having me. Long-time viewer of the show, big fan. Yeah, I don't know if it was always. I think mostly in 12th grade, I kind of figured out that I was good at helping my classmates with physics problems. And from there on, I just knew that I wanted to help them in the future.
Do you enjoy being a teacher?
Yes, I hate the paperwork, but that's okay. Working with you guys is what brings me joy every single day.
What do you like best about BAME?
Ooh, great question. I think the part I love about BAME is just that everybody is a cohesive family and they're so willing to help each other out. Everybody looks after each other and just takes care of one another.
What is your worst nightmare?
My worst nightmare, I don't know. Well, I have a repeating dream where there's this train and I'm stuck on the train and I can't get off the train. And like literally, I just walk up and down the train and I can never get off, and it's horrible.
And who's your favorite co-teacher?
Well, Mr. Ruther, obviously, but sometimes he ditches me to go work with Miss Lorich, and that's no fun.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thanks, girls.
What is your name?
My name is Mr. Lucas.
Did you always want to become a teacher when you were a kid?
Not exactly when I was a kid, but I first decided to major in chemistry first when I took a high school chemistry during 11th and 12th grade. And then during 11th and 12th grade as well, I went to a summer camp which I worked at. I enjoyed that, working with the campers and as well as the students there. So after that, I decided to major in chemistry when I went to community college, but as I kept working at the camp during the summer, then I decided to become a teacher when I went to Rider University to get my bachelor's degree in education, as well as my bachelor's degree in chemistry to finish that off. And
Okay.
now I'm here being a billing sub.
Okay. Do you enjoy being a teacher?
Yeah, I enjoy interacting with students. They are very, especially the middle school age, but they're always being funny and goofy.
What do you like best about Charles BAME?
I feel like this is a good school. They have good students, good teachers, good support staff.
What is the worst thing that has happened as a teacher?
Best thing,
Worst.
worst.
Yeah.
I guess for me is worst. I mean, I haven't had that many bad experiences, but I guess the worst thing, I guess, in the classroom is if people are talking over me while I'm talking.
Well, that's horrible. Who is your favorite co-teacher?
I would think Mr. Hanger because he's been a good mentor so far. Because he's also in science.
Yeah. What is your favorite pizza topping?
I would have to go with meatball, but it's good. You ever do Lorenzo's?
Yes.
But
I've never had meatball.
That's like a very interesting choice, but how do you feel that you're on Google?
For my LinkedIn?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I did make a LinkedIn account, so I guess I'm out there.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting us interview you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Akoff.
Hi, I'm Isabel Fetter.
And I am Mr. Korn.
Did you know that you always wanted to be a teacher?
I think I figured that out when I was in 10th grade because I had a really awesome social studies teacher.
Why did you go into education?
Because I had a really awesome social studies teacher that made it fun. And working and helping people learn is
Do you enjoy being a teacher?
always, it's the best. Every year is a different year and you get to work with different kids.
What grade do you like teaching the best?
It's got to be 8th grade. 7th graders are weirdos.
What do you like best about Charles BAME?
The people I work with.
What's your worst nightmare?
Ooh, my worst nightmare is being buried alive.
Okay. What is?
Or teaching James Acuff again.
Who is your favorite
Just kidding.
co-teacher?
Who's my what?
Favorite co-teacher.
Favorite co-teacher would have to be Mr. Ruther.
And then what is your favorite pizza topping?
Favorite pizza topping is sausage and jalapenos.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Acock.
Hi, I'm Isabel Fetter.
And I'm Mr. Cienko.
Did you always want to become a teacher?
No. First, I wanted to be a National Football League football player, and then I realized I wasn't big enough, strong enough, or fast enough to do that
Why did you go into education?
because a lot of people in my family worked with children in little league and in football, baseball, and basketball. So I kind of grew up in a situation where everyone was always helping kids, and then I started coaching as well when I was still playing, and I just found that it was really awesome to help kids and help kids learn different things.
Do you enjoy being a teacher?
I absolutely love being a teacher.
What is your favorite thing about Charles Bain?
My favorite thing about Charles Bain, I have a ton of friendships here, and I've met a ton of amazing kids. I actually have some students that I've taught that I'm still friends with, and they're in their 30s.
What is your worst nightmare?
My worst nightmare would be if my alarm didn't go off and I was late to school.
Who's your favorite co-teacher?
My favorite co-teacher, I've been with some really good ones. I guess that's currently in this building. Mr. Murphy's my bestie, so.
What is your favorite pizza topping?
Hot peppers.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
for your time.
You're very welcome.
Hi, I'm your co-host Isabella, and welcome back to our podcast, Tea on Teachers.
I'm Bryn Stout, your host, and today I'm here with my two guests, Kennedy and Taylor.
Hi.
Today on Tea on Teachers, we'll be looking at and discussing our interviews with the teachers.
Speaking of our interviews, who was your guys' favorite interview?
Mine was probably Mr. Lucas. His was pretty cool, and he had a lot of good stuff to say.
Mine was probably either Mr. Lucas or Mr. Escaliers because they were both pretty funny.
Mine was probably Mr. Haydinger. He went off script and was very excited about it,
Yeah, Mr. Hanger was a lot of fun interviewing.
Okay, who is your favorite teacher at Babe?
I don't think I have one.
At BAME, I feel like the 7th grade teachers were a lot more fun and less serious, but now in 8th grade, they're all pretty serious. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think the 7th grade teachers were more laid back, and now they're just a little more serious in 8th grade.
Yeah, I feel like the only teacher who was still makes it a little fun is Mr. Mellon.
Yeah,
Does anyone want to hear a fun fact?
not really.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
I'm just joking.
Okay. Did you guys know that 77% of U.S. teachers are female?
No, I actually thought more were male.
Yeah.
The average age of a teacher in the U.S. is 42.
I thought most
I
of them were
thought
younger.
Yeah, I thought
they
they
were
were
older.
really younger.
You thought older?
Yeah.
Teachers work an average of 52 hours per week.
That's like more than 2 days.
I believe
Yeah.
that's cap.
That's the whole week.
I believe that's Cat.
Wow, Taylor,
That
that's
is crazy.
I think that is cap.
sponsor. Wait,
The results just came in from the Q&A. It turns out that Mr. Mellon is most of everybody's favorite teacher.
That makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
that definitely makes sense.
He's a pretty chill guy.
He's a pretty chill guy.
Okay, now let's take a break to hear a word from our sponsor.
A few moments later.
Do you like shopping for less? Then let's put it to the test. We are Temu. We sell nice and products for less. We have everything. We have shoes, houses, sheds.
You guys have sheds?
Yep. Jewelry, food, makeup, and so much more. If you're a teacher or need some cheap stuff to pizzazz up your classroom, Temu is also great. If you're interested, go to Temu.com and type in Temu Yimu, that's Yoho67 for 50% off.
So, what do you guys think about that ad? Have you guys ever ordered from Temu?
Yeah, I actually got my shed from there.
I got my house from there.
How about you, Kenny? Have you ever got anything from Temu?
Your weave?
Yes, my weave. I got my orange weave there. It's great quality and I love it.
It's very luscious, and your
It looks
guys'
so-
house
you.
is
I
your
know.
guys' house
It's very
shed-
voluptuous.
So realistic.
Thank you
Your guys'
so much.
house shed and wig all look amazing, and they're from Temu.
Yes, Temu.
Oh my god! I actually got my dog from Temu. So, speaking of teachers, if you guys were a teacher, what subject would you want to teach?
I would probably teach social studies because I think it's the most fun and you could do a lot of different things with it.
Yeah, I would probably do social studies too because I feel like it's just a fun topic and it's just really good to talk about.
I don't think I'd be a teacher. Kids feel kind of annoying.
Well, you're annoying, but If I were a teacher, I'd probably want to do science because, like fun labs and stuff, but I suck at science, so that wouldn't end well.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Is anyone trying out for any like spring sports?
No, I'm too busy.
I'm not because my club league goes through the spring, so I'm unavailable.
Yeah. My AAU team is in the spring, so I'm unavailable too.
So I'm playing softball, but I am doing it for the school too. So like it's just more practice,
Yeah, I'm doing softball for school too.
And it's great how the teachers are the coaches, so you have more of a connection with them.
Yes, I love Mr. Mellon as a coach.
I agree.
Skipping around the field.
Me
for
too.
real.
Okay, bye. That is all for our podcast. Join us next time to hear more interesting interviews with teachers.
Don't forget to buy from Temu.
Meow, meow.